You want to start by opening the bike up using either scissors or X-Acto knife to cut all the strapping and open the bike. Be careful when you're cutting into the box that you don't cut too deeply, as you don't want to scratch your bike. Grab a friend and grab the front and end of the bike and gently place on the ground outside of the box. Now, taking a pair of scissors, gently cut all the excess packaging off. Make sure to watch where you're cutting, as there are many cords on this bike and you don't want to accidentally snip a cord instead of the packaging. The front fork is inverted. Once you stand the bike up, twist the front fork so you have the arch facing outwards. Using a 4mm Allen key, unscrew the stem bolts from the front of the stem holster. Once you have that off, you'll want to take the handlebars and adjust them up to the stem. You'll want to have the control system on your left-hand side and your gears on your right-hand side. Then take the front head of the stem and using the same screws, screw them back in gently and have them all in place. It is easiest to do this in a crisscross pattern. Once all of your screws are back in place, use your 4mm Allen key and fully adjust them so they are tight and snug to the handlebars. Moving on to the front fender, using a 10mm wrench and 5mm Allen key, unscrew the front fender bolt. Then, taking the fender and ensuring that the stabilizers are towards the back, using the same bolt that you just unscrewed, gently place that back in place, and then use your wrench and Allen key to tightly secure that bolt back in place. Once the bolt is tightened all the way, you can adjust the headlight to its original position. Then, taking your little baggie with the spare parts, you want to take the washer, bolt, and screw out of that bag for the front fender. Lining up the stabilizers, use the bolt and washer on the outside and screw in from the inside to the outside with the screw. You'll want to repeat on the other side to ensure that the front fender is stable. It is best to start by tightening it with your hands to ensure it's in the right place. Then taking your wrench and Allen key again, you want to tighten it all the way to make sure that the bolt and screw does not fall out. Moving on to the wheel, take the quick release axle out of the front wheel, roll the wheel into place and line it up with the router and dropouts. Then, taking your axle, slide it back through and tighten it all the way. Secure the wheel by just closing the quick release. Move on to the pedals. So, the pedals are labeled left and right. Taking the correct pedal per side, using a 6mm Allen key, screw in the pedals to the appropriate side. You want to ensure that these bolts are tight, as you don't want a pedal falling off on your bike ride. You want to ensure that the routers are lined up, so just quickly spin your wheel to ensure that the brake and the discs are lined up. Then you can just charge your e-bike and ensure that it is powered up for your first ride. To take out the battery, you can use the key, pop it out, and the battery will pop out of its resting place. To put it back in, you want to just make sure the key is still in the lock and then lock it up when it's in there. You can press on the power button and you're ready to ride. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed building your bike.